Mr Speaker. The Manager of Opposition Business.
Thanks very much, Mr Speaker. I join in speaking in favour. I won't use anything like the time that's been allocated. This legislation and this policy now going from being a partisan policy to something that is supported by the government and the opposition will change people's lives in retirement and change them fundamentally. In particular, it will change the lives of what it means to go into retirement for working women. For a long time now, there has been a rule where if you earn less than $450 in a calendar month, the employer pays no superannuation. As we've moved to a situation with more people in insecure work, particularly people working multiple jobs, we've ended up with a situation where you have a significant number of people who in fact do earn more than $450 a month, but earn it across a number of workplaces, and month by month they end up receiving no superannuation. We end up with people with wildly fluctuating hours, where some months they do get superannuation, some months they don't. This is particularly significant for the workers who I used to represent in a different job in retail. I would see endless situations, not only of people missing out on superannuation, but of rostering being deliberately done because you save 10% on your wages budget if you could keep the workers below $450 a month. And that incentive was never the intention of this policy. This policy was back in the days when superannuation was all filled out by hand, it wasn't automated, and it was to try to minimise the paperwork. That's where this originally came from. Now that we're in an automated system across payrolls, there is no justification and the outcome has been horrific. According to the ACTU, the current threshold denies low-paid working women in the order of $59 million in superannuation contributions every year. The Association of Superannuation Funds of Australia estimates the change will benefit more than 300,000 lower-income workers, with something like 63% of them being women. A large number of these workers during that period last year where you could access your super but JobKeeper had not yet been established, used their super because they had no other choice when they needed to get by, and reduced their superannuation accounts to zero. We have a large number of Australians who have less super now than they had years ago. At that time, around 3 million people took around $36 billion out of their superannuation accounts. Throughout the life of the scheme, according to Industry Super Australia, a total of 725,000 people effectively drained their superannuation accounts, leaving them with less money of their own in their retirement and potentially greater costs to the taxpayer in future years. It will be a huge example of intergenerational theft. This measure provides a way through which will make a real difference. It deals with one of the consequences of the chronic problems we have with insecure work and multiple jobs within Australia, and I would, in commending the bill to the House, also urge the government. There are not many days left in the Senate. Please schedule this in government business and get it through so the money starts getting into people's superannuation accounts.